Hallo, willkommen zurück zu Stories The Path of Destinies. Wir setzen das Spiel natürlich fort.
It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Reynardo knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. And he had a gut feeling that he needed to use that to his advantage.
Alright, alright. Wir haben jetzt ja den Schlüssel als Symbol. Dann lass mal gucken, ob dem Schlüssel zu folgen der Schlüssel zum Erfolg ist. Man kann keine neuen alten Freunde gewinnen. Wir retten Lapino. Auch wenn Lapino nun wirklich nicht als Lösung betrachtet werden konnte, manchmal hatte er doch ein paar verrückte Ideen. Dann lass mal...
Reynardo finally realized that Lapino was a traitor to the cause. And maybe Reynardo could use that somehow.
Jetzt gibt's hier noch eine andere Option. Sehr nice. Was sollte er mit dem Wissen über Lapinos Verrat anfangen? Reynardo wäre ein Narr, wenn er Lapino wieder vertrauen würde. Er sollte ihn damit konfrontieren. Oder besser noch einen Weg finden, den Verräter gegen seinen neuen Meister, den Imperator, auszuspielen. Vielleicht würde sich Lapino doch noch als Schlüssel zum Sieger weisen.
Reynardo couldn't quite put his paw on when he'd realized Lapino was working for the Empire. He'd never exactly seen Lapino sending coded messages to the palace, but he was sure. The rabbit had been on too many disastrous missions where he was the only survivor, or where he accidentally missed getting on the boat that went down to the abyss in flames. If Reynardo could prevent Lapino from getting back to the fleet with all the intelligence he'd probably gathered, it might be worth the trip.
Na dann, lass uns den Verräter mal aufknüpfen. Oder nicht aufknüpfen, aber zumindest aufspüren.
They'd been on so many adventures together. Lapino had talked Reynardo out of prison at least 4 times, and Reynardo had rescued Lapino from at least 2 lynch mobs.
Kann ich hier irgendwas machen da unten? Oh, bitte sag mir, dass hier irgendwo ein Secret ist. Naja, wir haben jetzt zwar eine Werkbank, aber wir können wieder die Schwerter verbessern. Ich muss doch mal gucken, ich habe es ein bisschen länger nicht mehr gedaddelt, ne? Und die Juwelen haben wir auch so gesteckt, wie wir die haben wollen. Schildbrecher ist nice, Widerstand, ja. Und Crits, ja bitte. Jemand habe schon mal rausgefunden, wie man dasht. Okay, da gibt es dann also auch nicht sonderlich viel Neues. Oh. Brauchen wir die Chose eigentlich noch? Nö, ne? Eigentlich nicht. Okay, Schwerter wechseln war so. Ich glaube, mit R konnte man die Schwerter benutzen. Bin mir nur nicht mehr ganz sicher. Ach doch, ich glaube, ich weiß, wie man... Oh, come on. Nur weil der so knapp dahinter stand und ich das nicht richtig anwählen konnte zum Blocken. Super. Ich glaube, ich weiß doch, wie man... Oh, crap. Wie man Leute wegwerfen konnte. Ich glaube, das war mit Y gedrückt halten.
But he'd always felt that the rabbit resented him.
Hoffe ich zumindest.
Lapino was hilarious because he was so down on himself and everyone else. But behind the laughs, he wasn't a happy camper. Ooh, was this payback? Or did the Empire have his little white tail in a vice?
Darunter oder darüber? Also da sind auf jeden Fall Glubschis. Ja, come on. Hier müssen wir mal gucken. Wahrscheinlich ist es einfach nur ein Weg außenrum. Habe ich da gerade Wein zerstört? Oh, vielleicht. Ich böser. Okay. Der Pfad führt da einfach rum.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Oh. Ah, und hier auch. Verdammte Axt. Ich dachte, ich hätte irgendwas Interessantes gefunden, aber nö. Das ist echt weitläufig hier, ne? Ich würde sagen, springen da gleich Sachen raus. Okay. Die Explosion macht ihm nichts dem Schild.
Danced around the room yelling, oh yeah, that's how we do it. It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Mhm. Alles klar. Das war also auch nicht nötig. Gut. Ich kann auch mal in die Errungenschaften gucken, ob es da noch irgendwas ganz Spezielles gibt. Vielleicht nach der Folge hier. Ich glaube nämlich nicht, dass wir das bis zum Ende jetzt mit den ganzen Schlüsselsymbolen hinbekommen. Wir gehen einfach mal halbwegs nach unten. Da wird schon Lapino
Never
irgendwo
knew where the
sein.
road would take you, thought Reynardo.
Ja, die Kisten sind alle irrelevant mittlerweile, ne? Ach, das setzt dann auch nur wieder genau dahin. Oh, come on. Oh. Wir haben 3 Fähigkeitspunkte verfügbar. Wir haben 9 auch. Was machen wir denn? Nochmal dashen? Ja.
Haven't you always wanted to do that?
Aber sowas von. Wir können noch Max Life mitnehmen. Die Energie, ja, ich bin mir nicht ganz so sicher. Griffschaden. Erhöhte Distanz. Ach, Tritt- und Wurfdistanzen. Achso, warte mal, das könnte vielleicht was sein. Du erholst dich von einem dauerhaften Angriff? Ich habe keine Ahnung, was das sein soll. Okay, dann verlangsamen wir einfach mal. Und friere für alle außer Reynardo die Zeit ein, wenn du in letzter Sekunde einen Angriff abwehrst. Hält einige Sekunden lang. Ja, moin. Ja, moin. Okay. Kann ich hier nicht... Ach, ich muss über den Brunnen scheinbar. Okay.
This chest was really awesome.
Awesome. Oh, erzgeil,
See
ja.
what I did there?
See what I did there. Mhm. Ja, die Sache ist, eigentlich müssten wir die Chose nicht einsammeln, ne? Aber man kann ja nie wissen, ob da vielleicht noch irgendwas am Ende ist, wo du sagst, oh, du investierst noch 200 Erz und dann hast du Stufe 3 von irgendwas. Zum Beispiel eine zusammengewürfelte Waffe. Okay, das war gerade sehr weird für mich, dass da die Zeit so stehen geblieben ist. Einfach weil ich dashen wollte, ne? Aber eben ging da nichts zusammen. Alright. Passt.
Ravens were landing everywhere from dropships. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lapino first, the rabbit would give the Empire all the intelligence he'd been stealing from the rebellion.
Oh!
And they'd have to give him a medal. He'd have to be...
Scheiße, das habe ich doch drauf geschlagen.
Hey, Lapino. At the slightest hint of danger, the mad rabbit would take off like a rabbit.
Das habe ich doch drauf geholt. Ich dachte nicht, ich hab's hinbekommen. Hey, du Sack.
Bloody and exhausted, Reynardo finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing shuffling his favorite deck. Now that he knew what the rabbit was, There are a few things about him that Reynardo didn't find so amusing anymore. You sent me an urgent message saying that you're in danger. Oh, I am. The ravens are coming. Now, I got a clever plan to kidnap Zenobia. Reynardo wanted to clap shackles on the rabbit and shout, "You're a traitor, and I'm not falling for it." But if there was one thing Reynardo was sure of, it was that the core of the Sky River was dangerous mostly to its user. If he could put it in the Emperor's hands, old Isengrim III might blow himself and his fleet up with it. Yes, that was it.
Ja, dann. Es ist aber hier kein Schlüssel mehr, ne? Was ist denn mit Geschichte ansehen? Ach, die Geschichte. Entweder den Verräter bloßstellen oder eben das hier. Wenn er sagt, ach, komm, wir versuchen das einfach.
Reynardo felt like a real hero, brave and smart. He told the rabbit all about the Sky Ripper's God's Eye core. I'll go get the core while you attack Zenobia, he told the rabbit. But wait, I've an even better idea. I'll get the core and you attack Zenobia, said the rabbit. Right, yeah, that is better, agreed Reynardo. Perfect. The traitor would make sure the Emperor got the core. Now Reynardo just needed the Emperor to use the core. If he could only get something that the Emperor wanted very badly.
Die Tochter?
Zenobia. He could save her and bait the Emperor at the same time.
Alright. Wir spinnen Intrigen, das gefällt mir.
Right. Now, all Reynardo had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops, sneak onto her ship and into her bedroom, and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then, he would rely on her love for him to convince her how evil her father was, so she'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up.
Easy.
It did sound a little risky, but Reynardo had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
Okay, machen wir erstmal den Block-Gummi weg. Das mit dem Zeitstehen ist für sowas echt nice. Crowd Control vom Feinsten. Mann, jetzt bin ich extra hier hingelatscht, weil ich mir dachte, oh ja, komm, das ist die normale Standardtür zum Aufmachen. Das wird dann schon hier weitergehen, ne? Nicht wirklich. Nicht wirklich. Aber dass wir hier so viele Dashes haben, ist schon nice. Da kannst du dich wenigstens schnell fortbewegen. Moment, lass mich gleich mal kurz gucken. Ah ja. Ah, nee. Ich bin jetzt nur kurz am Ausprobieren. Okay. Gedrückt halten gibt einen... Na, warte mal. Ich muss noch mal ausprobieren, wie man Leute wirft. Ja, das ist es halt, wenn man dezent lange nicht mehr daddelt. Dann vergisst man so einiges. Ah, komm schon. Ah. Schon wieder irgendwo runter. What the hell?
Hey, can you tell if someone's far away or just really small?
Ah, da kommst du wieder da hinten hin? Oh, nee. Lapino, was machst du
Reynardo
denn
was
hier?
halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up. He was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core.
Oh
It
no!
was all going according to plan, thought Reynardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him
Ja, aber das
against
kennen wir
his
doch schon.
secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor. And the Emperor would have to defend himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Ich weiß ja nicht. Das kennen wir. Und das ist nicht gut ausgekommen. Wir schicken Zenobia.
And so, Reynardo set about getting himself captured by Zenobia to turn her against her father. Once she knew the truth about her father's plans for her, he sent her to fetch the Iblis stone. Unfortunately, once she had it, the Iblis stone took hold of her. In a rage, she decided to assassinate her father and become empress. Reynardo pursued her to the final battle to stop her becoming evil. Zenobia slew the emperor. Lapino shot Zenobia. Reynardo killed Lapino. Bittersweet victory was at hand, but then the core exploded, destroying both the imperial and rebel fleets. Death, Dark Ages, the usual thing. He had tried something bold and paid the price for it.
Interessant, dass einen das dann direkt rauswirft. Das ist...
Right.
Okay.
Now, all Reynardo had to do was fight his way through Zenobia's invading troops,
Ach, und
sneak
jetzt
onto
geht das
her
hier gleich
ship
so
and
weiter.
into her
Okay.
bedroom and kidnap her without any of her dozens of guards alerting her. Then he would rely on her love for him, convince her how evil her father was.
Komm, wir lassen ihn mal ausreden.
She'd run away with him instead of going back to her father, who was going to blow himself up. It did sound a little risky. But Reynardo had a feeling it would work out somehow. It always did.
Okay, es ist sehr cool, dass einen das Spiel dann nicht alles durchprobieren lässt, sondern dass es sagt, sorry, das wird nicht funktionieren, mach das Level hier nochmal und gut ist, anstatt dass man irgendwann am Ende sagt, uff, hätte ich das mal anders gemacht.
Black is the new dead.
Okay. Okay, die kannst du nicht werfen. Tschüss. Da muss ich echt sagen, hat das Spiel gut gemacht. Das ist eine schöne Neuerung. Oder was ist Neuerung? Es ist gut, dass das Spiel das so handhabt. Aber dann wissen wir wenigstens, wir müssen die andere Option nehmen. Wuhu! Fast reingedüdelt. Moin,
Reynardo
wir
was
sind's wieder.
halfway to Zenobia's encampment when Lapino showed up.
Ich kann's nicht
He
skippen.
was disheveled and distraught. They jumped us. I barely got away. Oh, they got the core. Oh, it was all going according to plan, thought Reynardo. Now he just needed Zenobia on his side. Yes, that was even better. The Iblis stone. Zenobia could get it. And then the Emperor would have to pursue them. Wait. No. The gem would corrupt anyone. Even her. That's it, he thought. Even Lapino. Even though Lapino was already a traitor. It would turn him against his secret master, the Emperor. He would try to make himself Emperor.
Also das hätten sie
The
ruhig
Emperor
skippbar machen
would have to
können.
defend
Ja.
himself with the core. Boom. He was a super genius.
Ja, dann schicken wir jetzt Lapino.
This is terrible, Reynardo told the rabbit. If only I had gone for the Iblis stone. But now it's lost in enemy territory. He handed Lapino a map. It gives the bearer so much power. We can only hope the Emperor never finds it. What was that? Said Lapino. I think someone's following us. I didn't hear anything. Rabbit ears. You go on ahead. I'll check it out. And with that, Lapino hopped off with the
Okay,
map.
tschüss. Kling. Oh. Aber wenn wir in der Zeitlupe sind, machen wir da weniger Schaden. Oh, gerade so abgewehrt. Nice. Und weiter. Wusch, 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 wusch.
Reynardo slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. She was curled up on her bed. He'd forgotten how beautiful she was, how sleek, how soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She was made of smoke, and he noticed he had a very solid blade to his throat. Did you really think you could capture me? Heard a familiar voice. I just wanted to chat, said Reynardo. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He needs a sacrifice. Someone who truly loves him, to make a bargain with the lost gods. That's a vicious lie. He wants to bring them back. That's crazy. Why would anyone... They could make him immortal. An eater of souls. And with that, her eyes widened. She understood. Reynardo told her how he had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred. How he had slept in a burnt village. At midnight, the Emperor's victims had come to him in his dreams to tell him of the hideous eldritch rituals they'd been sacrificed in. He could still see those kittens and puppies. Their wide, sad eyes, their moist noses. Oh. You can't prove that. I've got a witness at the observatory.
Gut, wir gehen vorwärts.
He couldn't tell her, not yet, why he was really here. He didn't want her to be anywhere near the fleet when her father blew himself and Lapino up. So he told her about how the Emperor's obscene rituals had raised ancient artifacts out of the land. How he'd followed the appalling trail of the hideous horrors His Majesty had perpetrated for the sake of his own immortality. Any of this ring a bell? He said. He told me it was all lies. You've always known when I was lying. I always hated that about you, said Reynardo. The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Reynardo had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
Dann auf geht's, ne? Tschüss,
Good thing Reynardo didn't have vertigo.
Ich musste bei Vertigo gerade an diese Hautkrankheit denken. Wie hieß die da nochmal, wenn du zum Beispiel als schwarze Person weiße Hautflecken hast? In verschiedenen Ausmaßen? Die hieß doch auch irgendwie so ähnlich, ne? Ah, bin mir gerade nicht mehr sicher. Auch voll in die Wand gedüdelt. Aber schön, dass hier auch in so einer Animation unten der Balken weitergeht. Und das reicht nicht, um als knapp gekontert zu gelten. Oh. Okay, Nummer 1 ist weg. Alter, wie viele seid ihr denn? Also diese Buff-Dödel, ne? Ah. Egal wie viele, auf jeden Fall nicht genug.
Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you join in? No. I'd destroy his books and I'd... Oh, God. Okay, you're not completely wrong. They've resurrected one of his victims. Well, look, I mean, look, it's not exactly alive, but it can talk. A true witness, she said.
Das letzte Mal war der aber irgendwie nicht so vorteilhaft, oder? Da war doch irgendwas. Okay, du kannst 7-mal hintereinander dashen, wobei sich einen schon wieder aufgeladen hat, wenn du fertig bist.
You can't really reason with an energy ball, he thought.
Die falsche Taste gedrückt. Ich wollte das Ding mit Y umlegen. Perfekt, ne? Wenigstens tut es nicht allzu sehr weh, wenn mich hier so ein Flammenball trifft. Gosh. Oh nee, nicht der Kackvogel. Oh, wir sind jetzt schon bei 30. Circa. Ich kann es gerade nicht ganz genau sehen.
What kind of raven can't fly? Thought Reynardo.
Tschüss, Rabe. Interessant, dass der da drüben auch auf der Plattform stirbt. Aber nur weil der war, das ist das wir. Nice. Okay, wir müssen darüber. Ich kann sagen, hoffentlich sind da Gesundheitsteile drin in den Dingern. Ah, passt schon. Ich nehme mal wieder das da. Das passt so gut zu den Kristallen hier, ne? Wunderbar.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had taken special care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders. Zenobia stared at the carnage. He didn't want me to hear the witness, did he? I guess not. What's your plan? She asked. So, Reynardo explained his brilliant gambit. Sending Lapino to get the Iblis stone, become super powerful and corrupted, provoke the Emperor into using the core against him, thus blowing up both of them, and hopefully the fleet too. Let me visit your council, she said, shaken. I want to help.
Nice.
Really trust her?
Wir müssen. Wir müssen. Vertraue ihr oder nicht? Komm, wir vertrauen ihr. Sie ist so erschüttert.
He'd done it. He'd made Zenobia see how evil her father really was. He wished she didn't feel this urge to join in the rebellion. After all, he'd taken care of the Emperor, right? Yeah, but she'd always been conscientious like that. She told him she had to go somewhere first. So Reynardo gave her the location of the secret base and they agreed to meet in the ruins. He had a very good feeling about this. What had Zenobia gone off to do? What was more important than meeting the rebel council? Had he made a mistake, sending her to the ruins? No. He knew they could trust each other. He could trust her because she never broke her word. And she could trust him because she could see right through him. Well, she'd probably be there well before him. She at least didn't have to fight her way through rainstorms of ravens.
Ich glaube schon, dass wir uns da durchkämpfen müssen. Erreichen die Rebellenbasis vor Zenobia? Gucken wir uns nächste Folge an. Leute, macht's gut, bis dann und ciao.